So I will say, get a, for I in range up to 5, and then I want to say names, and I want to start entering the values here. And that will store the values one by one. Rather than creating single variable, I'm creating a list. And I'll show you how to do this. But I just wanted to go back to the problem and talk quickly about the list part. Right? So as I said, list is relatively simple, very straightforward. All we are going to do is create a, create a variable name and assign it to, let's say, grades equal to, in this parenthesis. Okay. So this is how we declare or create an empty list. If I enter the values here, I can create a value. Now, if you look at it from different angle, you can also create a two-dimensional list. And I will not go deeper into that. But two-dimensional list is nothing but a list of lists. So say, for example, we're storing the temperature on a day in this month. Okay. So this is January. This is Feb. This is March. And this is all 30 days. Basically, you're creating a calendar sort of. Okay. So let's say this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, so on. Then temperature, average temperature on this day in January was like 50. This one is 51. This is 49. This is 52. This is 40. This is 51, 52, 49, so on. This is a list, right? This is your second list. This is your third list. This is your fourth list. This is your fifth list. Like that, you will have, for 12 months, you will have 12 lists. Each list has 30 entries. So 12 lists, each list with 30 or 31 entries, I would say. Correct? The one entry may be empty, but in general, you have 31 days maximum. So this is how you will create 12 lists of this in each list. So we are basically saying we'll create a list of list. And that is what we call it. That this table is two-dimensional, right? One dimension is date, second dimension is month. So you create a list where you will say grade, suppose a temperature, you'll say, let me erase this. Okay. So let's say I create temp equal to, I'll create a big list like this. Within this, I'll create one list, comma, second list, comma, third list, comma, right? Comma, second list, like this. So you can see a big list in each list for 1 month. And within that, you have 30 entries. So a list can also have a list. So a list inside a list is what we call, and this is a part of a bigger list, this is called two-dimensional list, where the outer list represents months and each entry represents a month. And within that, you have dates, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. It is called two-dimensional list. And it's a relatively, the concept is same. You retrieve the way, whatever you learn on the list, it applies on the list of list also. That's why I don't want to dig right now deeper. Let's first focus on one-dimensional list, not to confuse you. But there is even three-dimensional list, right? Suppose you have, this is 30 days data. And this is for 1 month. Month is Jan. Then you have Feb, right? This is second month. And then this whole thing is 2021. Now you want 2020 data also. Then you will have similar thing. So list of lists. So now you have 3 lists, right? If you look at it, you have one list here. This is for years. And each entry here is for 1 year. Right? This is for, suppose this is 2021. This is 2020. Within that, you have for each month. And within that, you have 1 day, 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, like that. So 1, 2, and 3. You can see it's a 3-dimensional data. If you take multiple years, each year multiple months, and each month you have at least 30 or 31 days, then you have 3 dimension, and that's why it's called 3-dimensional list. You increase the dimension, technically you have those dimensions, but of course it starts getting complicated because first you deal with this, then inside, and then inside here. Right? So you have 3 layers, 1, 2, and 3. 1 layer, 2 layer, and 3 layer. So that each entry is comma separated. Okay. So now that we understand at a high level what is a list, what is 1-dimensional list, what is 2-dimensional list, key thing is to practice and understand where do you want to use the list and how to create a list, right? And that's, as I said, it's relatively pretty simple. Let's design a basic list. So we will design a list that will hold age of 8 people, right? So age of 8 people, age of 8 students, right? Suppose we are asked to create a list. You see this type of requirement. First thing you realize is you're talking about 8 students, 10 students, more than one you're talking about. But just one student, you can say age equal to some value 10. But now you have to hold the age of 5 students. So you cannot put 10. What you have to do is you say age is, I will make it plural, put comma and say 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 12, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I created a list of ages equal to square bracket and then comma separated each entry. Since it's a number, it's simple numbers. Right? This is what we declared age as a list with 8 entries in this. Okay, simple. Now let's create a list of 2-dimension. What we want to do is we want to store a name and age both. Then, as you can see, there are 2 dimensions here, age and name, and then it has to be for 8 people. Basically, you're creating a table, and as soon as you create a table, you realize that it is a 2-dimensional list. So this is age, and this is name. So suppose the age is 15, and this is Akash, 15, Mihika, 14, no, Anish. I know you're not Anish. Okay. So you can create a list of, you can see as soon as you put a table like this, then you know you're dealing with 2 dimensions. If you are if you're just looking for age, it's 1 dimension. If you're looking for only name, it's 1 dimension. But now you have 2 dimensions, age and name both, right? So these are the 2 columns. You add 1 more value, you are still 2 dimensions, right? Because you are looking for age, name, and suppose let's say vaccine information. You are still looking for 2 dimensions because you have, this is 1 dimension and the number of students is 2nd dimension, right? So now you have 1 list here, 2nd list here, 3rd list here, and these 3 lists together make 1 big list. Okay.